Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? We're going to go ahead and jump in here, and we're going to take a look at this lunar eclipse, and we're going to see what the messages are for all of the signs. So if you're watching the playback of this, everything will be timestamped below as always, and I hope everybody's eclipse is going good. It's pretty probably intense a little bit. It's intense if it just depends. If you're able to surrender and let go and just embrace change, then I feel like you'll be fine. But if you're struggling with change and you're not allowing things to happen, then that's where things are going to feel almost as if it's some sort of crisis a bit, you know. So give me 1 second. We'll pull this chat up. But like I said, if you're watching the playback of this, everything will be timestamped below. And yeah, so let's jump in. Let me pull up this chat. There we go. Boom. 1 sec. All right, let's go ahead and start with Aries. Actually, let me see something. Give me 1 second. I got to do this really quick. It just makes it easier if I do this. So that way I don't have to look off to the side. All right, let's do it. Let's put up Aries. We'll start first with Aries, of course. Thank you, Paulette, for the super chat. Thanks so much. All right, let's take a look. Aries, Aries, Aries. All right, let's see. All right, here we go. Let's do it. All right. Can you give me a clear channel message here for Aries? What's going on with them this lunar eclipse? We're gonna take a look at your current energy. Of course, we're gonna take a look at what you're releasing on this lunar eclipse and what you're moving toward. Yeah, it was cloudy here, so I didn't really get to see the moon. I saw it yesterday. All right, let's jump in. Aries, what do we got? 4 of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Ooh, we pulled 2 cards here. And you have the Chariot and the 5 of Swords here. I feel like there's a lot of outdated things that I feel like you're going to be moving on from. Let's just start off first, though, with this 4 of Pentacles and the Hierophant. It's interesting. I see a lot of you guys actually taking pride in like what it is that you have and what it is that you're doing at this time. You could even be saving here or looking to purchase something here in the near future. But I feel like right now you're on solid ground here, Aries. And with the Hierophant being in the challenge right now could literally be, I'm hearing like where you live or where you stay, or it could be like school or your community here. So it's almost like you're trying to find your footing, or you're trying to find something that's even better for you here moving forward. The Hierophant also as well has a lot to do with our belief structures, right? Our values and our morals and our virtues that support us, right? So right now it's like there could be a lot of outdated beliefs here that I feel like you're having to let go of. Things that you've been holding on to for a while. It gave you value before, but now I kind of feel like it's not. Right? And that could deal with a lot of things that could be in regards to your community, things that you're doing for work. So, and I do feel like moving forward, you have the Chariot and the 5 of Swords. So I feel like this is going to be actually a great transition for you, Aries, if I'm being honest by looking at these cards. You may have to disconnect from certain things here, but I feel like you're willing to do that so you can move forward. So the Chariot does indicate some sort of move here as well. So some of you guys could definitely be moving. And if it's not literally physical moving, then I just feel like this is just you spiritually like evolving and growing here and being able to like let go of these outdated ways of doing things here. Very interesting. Yeah, you have the High Priestess, 4 wands here. I would go with your gut feelings on things here, Aries. Trust your intuition. It's interesting too, though, because it's like I do feel like you could be stumbling across something, and I see you sort of keeping it private, right? So it's like if you keep doing some searching here, I feel like you're gonna find exactly what it is that you're looking for. There's something definitely about like a move or like a house or like a home type of situation that's going on for you at this time, or that will be coming up in the future. Let's see. You got to illuminate the shadow, focus on the solution here. So some of you, your shadow could be being brought to the surface at this time, like you're having to shed light there. But even the High Priestess in and of itself is searching for a solution to things, right? The High Priestess, they say, it is the archetype of the moon, and it also is Pisces too, right? And Pisces deals with like the deepening of knowledge, which you can translate that to the deepening of awareness, right? And Pisces rules research. So you could be searching for something here, and there may be some fear involved here, but it's more so like these limiting beliefs and these challenges that you're just having to like persevere, through. So I feel like it's important for you to face the shadow, face your fears here. Because I feel like that's where the gold is. The 4 wands, right? High Priestess 4 wands, that's where the gold is. Going through the unknown. Right? So that's what I got for you, Aries. Let's go to Taurus here. I'm going to try to... It's not that I'm going to make these super quick. I'm not going to do that. But I'm not going to make this video like almost 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? So... reasonably long, or reasonable length. Oh shit, whoops. Let me fix that. All right, let's do Taurus. All right, let's do Taurus. Damn, I knew I shouldn't have turned off that air. All right, whatever. All right, Taurus. What's going on, my bull squad? Let's see. If your message resonates with you, be sure to hit that thumbs up button if you don't mind. It really does help me in the channel. Can I recap Aries? No, I just did it. Just have to rewind and watch it. Let's see. Taurus. Well, even if you were just to take a look at what's going on with you, Taurus, with the lunar eclipse in your 7th house, there could be some things going on in your relationships for sure. But let's take a look here. 6 of Pentacles is your current energy. What you're releasing is the King of Swords. I feel like you're not being as stubborn as you once were, Taurus. Give me, it's like we're gonna keep going through this, but and then what you're moving toward is the 8 of Pentacles here. I feel like you're being more flexible moving forward. Now this could be involving like this could be in the areas of your relationships. I feel like it's in all areas here. With the 6 of Pentacles, I feel like you're gaining something here. Right, I get that some of you your moon may actually be in Taurus, but I get that you're gaining something here. Like what you've been working on, it's like you're seeing the return on that. So like you could actually be coming to an agreement with yourself or with another person or an individual, or this could, like I said, this could be something that's going on internally. But whatever it is, I feel like it's a win-win for you here. And with the King of Swords, for like what you're releasing here, some of you, I do feel like you could be like, you're not being as stubborn like as you once were with certain things. Because I feel like you've been kind of very stern with things. Like you like things the way you like it. I never knew a Taurus that didn't. But you like things the way you like it. And sometimes it can be hard to kind of get you to change things or move things. But I'm also getting here as well. It's like you're ready to make a hard change as well. Like you're ready to make certain decisions that you've been possibly putting off. And I feel like you're ready to make those decisions here. I feel like you've known for a while like what it is that you've been wanting to do, or you've been preparing for some sort of moment here, and since now is the time, it's like you're ready to take decisive action here. And then you're moving toward the Eight of Pentacles. So this could be something in regards to your work and your career. I feel like you're moving toward, I'm just going to keep it real with you, Taurus. The Eight of Pentacles isn't one of those glamorous cards. What it is, though, is it's like, you're developing even more mastery over your work, right? You're finding something that's actually reliable and stable and has a sense of practicality to it, right? And so I feel like by you staying focused, by you actually, King of Swords is very focused, very clear, right? If the King of Swords is one of those energies, it's where if it ain't part of the plan, then get out of the way, right? That's the King of Swords. Like, if it's not part of the plan, if it's not going to work, then I'm not spending any time or putting my attention toward it at all, right? And that's why the King of Swords can be like the cold, like, the people say the King of Swords is cold. Well, yeah, he has an objective. He has a goal, right? He's not gonna mess about, right? So so the decision here that you're making, the clarity, it's almost like it's like you're clearing out a lot of things, right? And I feel like this is what this lunar eclipse is doing here for you. It's like it's clearing a lot of things out. It could be, certain relationships, the way you're interacting with certain people and stuff like that. So I feel like that dynamic is definitely changing in your life. And with the Eight of Pentacles being here, I feel like it's going to lead you to more progress. Well, it ain't a Taurus read if it ain't got no damn pentacles. Ain't that right, Taurus? Let's see. Hierophant here, and you have the Eight of Wands. Some of you could actually be learning something here, taking a course or a class in the future. I also see a lot of you here possibly like being guides for other people. Like, people listen to you when you talk, for a lot of you Tauruses. Whether you know this or not, it's like I feel like you have a strong leadership ability or some type of leadership capacity here that you could be tapping into. And this may not make sense now, but this could be coming up in the future, so keep that in mind. But Eight of Wands and the Hierophant, I feel like these are going to be good, swift changes here as well. I feel like the momentum is about to pick up for you after some time of stagnancy. Eight of Wands is like my card of like philosophy, higher levels of learning and education, and so is the Hierophant. So for some of you, I'm hearing some of you could be teaching a course, or you could be taking a course coming up here. I feel like it's going to be quite exciting here for you. Yeah, it kind of gets off to the races here. I just feel like things have just been taking a while to, like, there's been puzzle pieces that you've been having to, put together here and solve the damn puzzle, So, so yeah, whatever this is, though, it looks good. I'm going to pull you one more card here. Okay, you got two more cards. Y'all being greedy, huh? You have the High Priestess and the Two of Pentacles. This is about, I would say this is about like your inner vision here. It's interesting though, because even if we think about the High Priestess and the Two of Pentacles, it's like you're open to change. I feel like it's going to be very important for you to stay flexible here, because you're going to be having some things coming up here. And I feel like they're good. I feel like you're going to have like a lot going on, and you're just going to be having to learn how to manage along the way, right? Because the High Priestess can't deal with the energies of being in the flow and being in the present moment, and the Two of Pentacles is, by being present in the moment, working hard in the moment, working towards your goals, you'll be able to manifest those things here. But I do feel like it's going to be important for you to be like water, be flexible. Let's take a look. I don't see nothing in love. Actually, the Hierophant and the Eight of Wands, this is already, if you're already dealing with somebody, I feel like, things could just be progressing more. But I'm not getting any type of singles message, if I'm being honest. You got Love and Light, Act with Care here. It's interesting. I actually really like this card, not because, it's like love and light, but like what it represents. Basically, this is like saying that you're on your own journey, you're on your own path, and it's okay to do what it is that you want to do. Not everybody's going to understand you or maybe even fully agree with what it is that you do or the decisions that you make or how you live your life, and that's fine. That's why you just listen. You wish them love and light. If they want to come back around, good. That's good. If they don't, then they don't. But I also too, what I'm getting is that with this love and light card is that don't be trying to change people, Taurus. Hear me out. Like, if people let's just say this, because if you really want to get into this, what this card is like, this is like when you're starting to spiritually awake, right? When you're on your spiritual journey, and it's like you want to help other people, especially the ones that are closest to you, right? Family, friends, relationships, whatever the case might be. But it's almost as if they don't want to hear it. They don't want the truth. They don't want, they're just not open to it at the time. Right? And so there's nothing you can do but just wish them love and light on their journey. Right? You know, they'll come around whenever they do need the help. Right? And it's nothing personal. It's just that everybody's on different timelines. Everybody's on their own journey. Right? So that's what I got, Taurus. Let's go to Geminis. Gemini. All right, let's do it, Geminis. Gem Beans. Gem Beans. Oh, what twin popped out on this lunar eclipse, Gemini? Which one was it? All right, let's see. Y'all remember that old cartoon show, Cat Dog, on Cartoon Network? That's Gemini. Cat Dog. Yeah, cat dog. Alone in the world with a little cat dog. All right. Let's do it. You like the lighting? Yeah, the red and blue looks cool, huh? It looks cool at night. It's kind of hard to see the, the gradient during the day. But all right, let's do it, Geminis. What we got? Queen of Swords. Geminis being Geminis is what I see. Ace of Wands. Okay. And then you have the Emperor here. It's interesting, Gemini. The Ace of Wands is what's really getting my attention out of all, even more than the Emperor. This is in the position of something that you're releasing, but it's more so of like an activation. It's like, even if you think about what the energy of Scorpio is, it's like it's defiant passion. One of my favorite astrologers is Victor Cara, and the way he breaks down the signs and everything, like he's just a brilliant astrologer, and he makes everything so simple. So if you want to learn astrology, I'll definitely check him out. But with the Ace of Wands being here for something that you're releasing, what I was saying is Scorpio's defiant passion, right? And the Ace of Wands is passion. So it's like there's been like this buildup with inside you, and it's like I feel like it's like time to bring that out. Like what motivates you, and like whatever it is that motivates you, I feel like it's time to take action toward those things. Like it could be like newer sparks of motivation and newer sparks of inspiration when it comes to certain things here. Ace of Wands is also the libido and your energy, right? So it's time to like, use your energy and fixate it on something here that you truly are passionate about. And I think that's what you're doing here. And I feel like it's going to lead you to a lot of success with the Emperor in the position of what it is that you're moving toward. And the Queen of Swords being in your current energy at this time, it's like you're doing an internal, you're thinking and you're doing like introspection here, right? I always look at Queen of Swords as like the feminine element of air. It's the yin, right? So it's like it deals with the intrinsic, internal sort of way of how we're relating to things, right? And that's how I see it. And I get that that's sort of what you're doing at this time. You're doing like a lot of reflecting, right? And seeing like what's true for you. And I see you here. It's like, I feel like you're coming to, I feel like I see you either you've already stumbled across it, which I feel like you have, or you will. And it's like when you feel that urge to take action, the urge for transformation, or the urge to just take the initiative, I feel like it's time to do that. Because I feel like it's going to lead you to a lot of success with the Emperor. I see you guys being in a really good position here as well, being on top of things. The Emperor archetype is an archetype that takes full accountability It understands that the power lies within himself. No external circumstances can get in the way of what it is that he wants to achieve, right? So I feel like you're going to be embodying this emperor archetype in the future. I look like royalty. Yeah, I let my Leo energy out tonight, and the Scorpio energy. All right, I'm a lunar Scorpio. This eclipse was exactly where my moon is at. Well, actually, it was 1 degree off. I'm 15-degree moon Scorpio, and the lunar eclipse is at 14. Very close to 15 degrees. The lunar eclipse was, but yeah, it was very close. Sun card, boom! Look at that, Gemini. Like Kanye said, "Wait till I get my money right. Can't tell me nothing." No, I'm joking. Just can't tell me nothing. They can't be telling you nothing in the future. Sun card. I feel like this is you embracing your like who you are, right? I know the sun card, yeah, it's happiness, obviously, but there's a lot of other things to it as well. It's like the positivity, like you feeling like full and alive, your vitality. You could even be getting attention here. People could be noticing you. Sun card's Leo energy. No other card. This is the perfect representation of Leo. The perfect. Like, I don't think there's a better card. Well, I mean, there are, but, you know, like for the other signs and stuff. But, yeah, it looks good. Let's see. Some of you could be like newer fathers here. You have the Emperor and the or you could be like a newer parent. You have the Emperor and the Sun card. And if you have kids, I see you, I just see you like being a happy parent, I guess you can say. You have this cosmic ancestors voice your concerns here. That's what the Queen of Swords is as well. It's like listening to other people's concerns, listening to your own internal concerns. And it's about being truthful and having true empathy, right? Queen of Swords is a water. It's air, but it's also like a water. It has the water element with it as well. So I feel like it's going to be very important for you to stay open-minded and make sure that you're listening to other people, but also make sure that you're listening to yourself. And at the end of the day, it's like finding the best conclusions, right, to situations. So, and this also is a card of prayer here as well. So maybe praying could help you guys a lot, right? Now, if you're not into prayer or whatever, then mindfulness, being able to really just connect to your higher self, right? So that's what I got for you, Gemini. Yeah, it's hot. Hold up. I'm gonna go to Cancer, but I gotta turn this air on. It is too goddamn. One sec. Cat dog. Oh, cat dog. Alone in the world with a little cat dog. Cat dog. All right, Cancers, let's do it. What's going on with my Cancerians? If the messages have been resonating with you, be sure to click that thumbs up. It does really help the channel. Also helps the video circulate in the algorithm. So any support is definitely appreciated. All right, Cancer. It's a scorcher today. Oh my God, this alarm just scared the shit out of me. Dude, it was hot today in Texas. It was 93 degrees. Humid. Ugh, God. All right, let's do Cancers. Alone in the world with a little cat dog. Oh, what's going on with the Krabby Patties? All right, let's see. 3 of Cups. Cancers are just cancering right now. This card's a Cancerian card. It's Mercury in Cancer. Mercury in Cancer. So, let's see. Let's keep going. Current energy. What you're releasing here. And what you're moving toward. I feel like you're moving toward a newer way of doing things, especially when it comes to, hear me out, especially when it comes to your relationships and your partnerships here. For the 3, because the 3 of Cups being in your current energy, a lot of you Cancers right now, I feel like you could be very close to like your, you can say the 3 of Cups can be many different things as far as like personal relations, like family or like friends you've known for a while, or just good friends, people you trust. Or it can be family, or it can be like your own little circle. You know what I mean? So, and it's also a card of socializing here with the 3 of Cups. So I see some of you guys in 3 of Cups also be like social media too. It doesn't always have to just be like in physical form, right? But I do get here that there could be something that you're celebrating here with the 3 of Cups, or you could be talking to just really involved with like your friends and stuff like that is what I'm picking up. Or your family, or, whoever, right? 3 of Pentacles is your challenge, not your challenge, but what you're releasing at this time. I feel like now for some of you, this could be, some type of work environment here. I feel like you could be changing some things up when you do your work. Like when it comes to work with the 3 of Pentacles, I'm also getting here as well. It's like, I feel like you're allowing yourself to be more social instead of being so rigid. I feel for some of you Cancers that it's almost as if you've maybe been working like too hard, or you've been focused too much on like material things, like whether, like your goals, your ambitions and stuff like that. I almost kind of see you here taking like a break in some sort of sense here. Like, and I feel like you're allowing yourself to have more enjoyment, right? With people, places, things, whatever the case might be. And what you're moving toward is the Ace of Swords here. I just feel like this is an overall more clearness. Like it's almost as if maybe things were even confusing in the past, is what I'm picking up on intuitively. And with the Ace of Swords, it's more so it's like you're just more clear about things. Like there's more clarity coming in here. I'm actually going to clarify that, because anytime I pull an ace, it don't really tell me that much. All right, because if the Ace of Swords is basically the air element, air is invigorating, it's pleasant. So, there can be some more pleasant things. Oh yeah, more pleasures. What is this? Some of you, I feel like you're going to be making up your mind pretty soon here about what it is that you want, especially if you've been contemplating and reflecting and thinking about, what's going to be the best option and choice for you here. The 7 of Cups is my desires card, right? It's actually a card of sex if you really think about it. But so I don't know what y'all doing in the future, Cancer, but you know what I'm saying. What y'all doing in the bedroom? I don't know what's going on. What's going on in Bikini Bottom? But with the 7 of Cups, I feel like you could be making up your mind here quite soon. But I just feel like you're allowing yourself to enjoy yourself more here as well, coming up. So I feel like you're allowing yourself to actually have more fun here. And others of you, I feel like there's something that you're also here completing when it comes to some sort of like career matter, or just like some sort of like matter that's in regards to like some sort of ambition that you've had for some time here. And what I feel like is going on with this Ace of Swords and the 7 of Cups here is that you could be starting something newer here, or choosing to do something in a new way that feels more better. Give me one more here. Three of Swords here. You got 3 threes here. Relationships. Some of you guys could be narrowing down on your options if you're single. But just in general, I feel so there's been certain relationships in your life. I'm hearing there's been power struggles, and I feel like you're choosing here with this Ace of Swords. You're realizing like, oh, okay, I know the truth now, and so you could be cutting ties with like certain relationships here and opening yourself up to newer ones with the Seven of Cups, or at least allowing yourself to explore. You're seeing through the illusion of past relationships. That could be, it can be any relationship of all kind, really. All right. You got expansion, educate your mind and your senses. Some of you guys could be learning more here. But it's just like your being, right? Like you're spiritually evolving here. And I would say here as well that the power of the imagination. So it's almost it's like your view is expanding here. Like your perspective on things are expanding here. It's going to be coming up, I feel, with the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is the power of the imagination as well. And it also deals with like your vision that you have, the vision that's in your mind's eye, the desires, the even the fantasies possibly. So if you want expansion, I feel like it's time for you to learn newer things, or it's time for you to explore here and not hold yourself back. Don't keep yourself stuck in situations, especially ones that you've outgrown here, right? Like it's okay to break the mold and do new things, especially if it's going to bring you more expansion in your life rather than stay stuck. Some of y'all could be doing some stuff on music. Ooh, I see some. Ooh, okay, hold up. Some of you are about to get super creative, right? Whether this is, I'm hearing music. I know it's not all you, but it could be really anything. Something's going to spark your creativity here, especially with this Five of Cups and the Three of Swords. And it could literally be pain, right? It could literally be disappointment, right? Or things that you're upset about. Right, how like R&B singers like sing about breakups and stuff like that. That's kind of like the vibe I get here. So, you could be doing something here that allows you to be able to communicate the way you feel about certain things. Right. So that's just additional messages. Take it or leave it. All right, Leos. All right, Leo. Uh-oh. Leo. 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 All right, let's do it. Death card. It's just been one thing after another, huh, Leo? Shit, could never catch a damn break. No, I'm joking. No, I'm not joking. But Death card, Two of Pentacles, Eight of Cups here. It's interesting. What you're releasing is too many things that you've probably been carrying on your plate. So you're having to change things up. And I feel like there's more focus that you're having to incorporate. Because it's almost as if, especially with the Death card in your current energy, well, this is definitely the Lunar Eclipse energy with the Death card, right? Because, it's Scorpio energy, Scorpio archetype. So you're going through a big transformation. You're going through a lot of changes here. And I feel like what you're releasing is like, for some of you, you've been taking on too much here. And for others of you, it's like realizing like, you could be totally doing something new in your future, like whether it's a total new way of doing something, or it's like you're doing something completely new. Does that make sense? Because the Eight of Cups is like where you're walking toward, or what's coming towards you, or where you're headed toward. And I feel like this is you like allowing yourself, like there's still a search here that you're when it comes to looking for something that you truly resonate with or something that you truly want. But I feel like at least you're taking the steps and coming up with an action plan here to allow yourself to move forward. And the Eight of Cups, it does have a magical element to it if you allow yourself to be open, right? Because the struggle with the Eight of Cups is there is no destination, right? Like, I think a lot of times in life, like when we hit like a goal or something like that, like we think that's the end all, right? Like life is a journey until we're gone, right? So there's this need to constantly reassure yourself, like, not even reassure, but just realize that you're going to keep evolving throughout your life, and it's okay to make changes. It's okay to do things differently, and just be open to the magical journey of life. See where life takes you with the Eight of Cups, right? But with the Eight of Cups as well, it's like, you know, it's not about settling either. So let's get more on this. Yeah, King of Cups here. You got to flow and go, baby. Flow and go. King of Cups, Eight of Cups here. You can, like, I don't even see this really being that big of a deal or big of a problem here for you, Leo. It's just a change and a transformation that is just happening in your life, and you're just improvising and adapting along the way. I love that the King of Cups is here because it's the most mature card, right, of the water, right? So this is you being able to, it's like you have master over your emotions, and you have master over your intuition. You have master over the ability to improvise and adapt here. So you know, I would say just be open. For you singles out there, some of y'all could be meeting a water sign, or they got water in that chart. I see some of y'all quitting a job. Some of y'all about to quit a job, I'm telling you. Shit. Yeah, let's keep going. We'll keep pulling more. I see some of you guys really choosing to go with what your soul is telling you to do rather than, you know, just doing something because it gives you some type of false stability. Flow and go, my new motto. Yeah, the Magician here. Yeah. It's time to use your willpower and assert it, right? That's what, I mean, the Magician obviously use the tools at your disposal, get creative, but it's about using your willpower. It's about finding solutions, and it's about being actively involved in the manifestation process, right? And it's realizing as well, it's like you're in control of your destiny. And how you're going to get there the fastest here, Leo, I'm going to be real with you. It's about, I think it really what this saying is like, you need to manage your vibration moment to moment. And I'm not saying micromanage, but if you want to get to the destination that you're trying to go to with the most least resistance here, then it really is about flow and go, you know, and also like being aware of like your thoughts, your energy, and how you're using it. I'm going to pull you one more card, Leo. Three of Cups here. I see you making new friends too. Or just being more social. You could be working together with people here. I see you getting a lot more closer socially to people in your future. That's what I'm predicting. But yeah, some of you could be healers, or you have like some of you could be healers, or you're somebody who's very devoted to what they do. And I see you here, like, I definitely see you involved with other people. I know this sounds so generic, right? Hold on, it's not giving me that. It's not giving me a lot of details. Queen of Swords here. For some of you, I feel like you could be changing things up in your career. Some of you could be changing careers just in general, but whatever this is, it allows you to be able to feel more comfortable, but it also feels like you're in alignment here when it comes to helping people, when it comes to the fulfillment that brings, and just the fulfillment in general, that you feel like you're on the right path here. I do see definitely some of y'all being more social. You got Celestial Gatekeeper. Timing is critical here. Yeah, you have some decisions to make. You may have already made them with the Death card, but I feel like they're inevitable, right? This card also is about, it's about doing your thing, flow and go with the flow. But when opportunities arise and the iron's hot, you need to strike, right? Don't, if you feel intuitively, like if something feels right, then I feel like this card saying like you need to act on your, your gut feelings and your gut instincts here, right? So I feel like the only thing that's stopping you, Leo, is yourself from doing the things or making the changes here that you want to make. They're inevitable. The change is going to come, but, that's what I got for you, Leo. Mama, everything is the devil to you, mama. But no foosball. All right, let's do Virgo. You got no foosball. No. Home is where you make it. All right. Let's do Virgo. Virgo. Let's see. Virgo. All right, Virgos, what's going on? One second. I want to see something really quick. Let me see this real quick. There we go. Let me refresh this. I want to see something. Okay, that's not too bad. All right. No. The home is where you make it. All right, let's do it. All right, Virgo. Two of Swords. King of Pentacles. Got some career decisions, Virgo, don't you? Especially when it comes to balance, too. Two of Swords is your current energy. I feel like you're in the fulcrum of the mind at this time. It's like I feel like you have an idea, but you also have another, another idea that's contradicting the other one in a way. So it's like you're going back and forth trying to see, what's going to be the best course of action here with the Two of Swords, or what's the best decision to make. The King of Pentacles is what you're releasing. Very similar to Leo in a way. Some of you, this could be in regards to work, but I feel like certain things when it comes to your everyday lifestyle, here's what I'm picking up on, Virgo. Yeah, it's like certain things when it comes to your everyday lifestyle, the King of Pentacles, and also to, I feel like there's just something in general though. It's like you're having to make a decision about, or you're contemplating, like if you want to do something here, and it's definitely around work, or your stability, or your career resources, or it can be around an earth sign towards Virgo, Capricorn. I don't know, with King of Pentacles, but the Lovers is what you're walking toward here. Like after the release of this King of Pentacles. So for some of you, this could actually be, there's two messages here. So take it or leave it. There's two messages. For some of you, you're realizing, okay, like, do I feel spiritually fulfilled with how I am with my work or with my job or with my projects? Or do I feel spiritually fulfilled, like the direction of something here? Because I'm feeling for some of you, it's like what's happening here with this lunar eclipse, I feel like it's trying to get you back onto the path here with the Lovers in the, basically in the future position. Right? Some of you guys, you could be definitely, there could be love in your future here as well with an earth sign, air sign. It could be really any sign here. But I do get here, though, that it's almost as if you're trying to, you need to listen to your soul. You need to listen to your intuition. This is very much like the Saturn and Pisces energy. This is what I just did for kind of Leo in a way, but it's slightly different. It's like, do you feel spiritually fulfilled with what it is that you're doing right now? Right? Or with the Lovers, like, is there something new that you want to devote yourself toward? Right? Because the Lovers does deal with love, but it also deals with like your life purpose. Right? It deals with a very strong devotion to something that makes you feel whole. Like, I'll give you an example. Let's just say you want to be an artist or a singer. Like, you dedicate your life to those things. Right? Or let's just say you want to be a carpenter. You dedicate your life to those things. Or let's just say, I don't know. Let's just say you want to be a plumber. You dedicate your life to those things. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I see here in the future. I feel a lot of you guys are going to be feeling a lot more in alignment with what it is that you're doing. And if it's in regards to work and career, some of you guys have just been feeling like, man, I'm not really connected with what I'm doing right now. Right? I'm not saying that you're going to be changing your whole career. That's not what I'm saying. Like, you got to take it as it resonates. Like, don't take it so literal. Right? Take it with a grain of salt. But it could be like, let's just say, for instance, I don't know, like, let's just say you've been writing a book, but you're like, man, I don't know. I don't really like this one. Like, I kind of want to write this book instead. You know, it's like that. You're still an author. You're not changing your whole profession. You know, you're just like changing something that feels more in alignment. And so whatever this decision is, I feel like it's telling you to go with like what makes you feel like you're more in alignment here. I wish I could clarify, of course, and get more detail, but I'll be here all night. I just ain't got time for that, y'all. Y'all ain't got time for that either. Page of Swords. So it could be good information coming your way, also good news. But this is also the spark of curiosity here. That is the initial beginnings of whatever this, like you sort of coming into this timeline or this new, like you getting back into alignment. So it's like, if you've been waiting, you've been on the fence and you've been contemplating, or maybe you're even waiting for an answer, right? Or you're waiting for some type of communication, you'll be getting that communication, or there will be communication with the Page of Swords, right? I'm hearing some of you are wanting to hear something back from an employer. I feel like you will be getting news possibly quite soon. Or maybe some type of career endeavor. Spy card, Page of Swords. This isn't drama tarot. Page of Swords isn't always about spying. Yeah. Let's see. You want to know what the Page of Swords is? It's when you get a revelation and you're like, oh. It's not. And also the Page of Swords is the revolutionary. It's like when a new idea, it's like when Thomas Edison got the idea to make the light bulb. When he first got the idea and tried to invent it. That's the Page of Swords. And then once he invented that motherfucker, he was the King of Swords. So the Page of Swords. So the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords. Whatever this is gonna be. I was about to say it's gonna be funny, but some of y'all it's gonna be funny. But for some of you, it's just gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be exciting. There's gonna be some type of encouragement, or there's gonna be some type of optimism that's behind it with the Page of Wands. So for some of you, if you're single, or this could be new love, I'm also picking up like you may already know this person. Virgo. Oh, shit. It's hard for me to watch other tarot videos. I just can't do it. Like, people say the same shit. Like, they all have the same definition for the same card. And then they wonder why they get hesitant and stuck and they can't break down what something means because they only know one meaning of the card. All right, I'm stop. I'm just saying, I've been there. I used to fucking do that shit. Until I realized, I'm like, I need to learn more about this shit. You got Ascendant Masters, create open communication here. If there's something you want to communicate, you need to communicate it. Right? Also, too, I will say this. Some of you, if somebody has like wisdom and experience in something that you're doing, I would take their advice. Now, you obviously use your own intuition, but you know, if because some advice that you can get is actually helpful, but it's like our own ego that gets in the way. But I will say this too, like if there's something you want to communicate, then I feel like there's a need to communicate it here, like create open communication, right? Like this doesn't really, like, I hate, like it could be like with anything, right? Like if you're confused about something, like I feel like it's important to clear things up or to talk about something, right? Clarify something. We're in a Mercury retrograde, right? So, like, of course, the lines of communication can be blurred, or you know, there can be mishaps, or maybe we're rethinking about certain things here. Like, it's okay to clear things up if you need to. I want to say this too: if you're learning something, you just need to put it into action here, because you also have this card is popping out to me here as well. You have this channel your knowledge, critical judgment. You may be too hard on yourself, and that's definitely a Virgo thing. It's like if you're learning something and it's like you know what it is that you're learning, then you need to be confident in it and then like put it out there. Like this is an example. Let's just say you want to be an astrologer and you're studying something new and you want to talk about it. Or let's just say you're studying something about the law of attraction. Or let's just say you're studying, I don't know, nutritional medicine for dogs. I don't know. Anything. It could be anything. It's like once you learn those things, it's like you have to put those to use. You have to put those into practice. Like you have to develop your skills, and that's what Mercury is, and that's also what the third house is, and that's where the lunar eclipse was in Scorpio for you. Right? People think the third house is only communication. It's not just communication. It's also your skills. It's also your willpower. It's also your determination. Right? So, discipline, bravery, it's emotional strength and physical strength, the third house, right? So it's like you have to put your skills to the test. You have to use it, right? And you may be kind of hesitant because you got other competitors, right? The third house deals with competitors, competition. People think it's the sixth house, but it's also the third house. Sixth house is more so like, sixth house is enemies. So yeah, but like you have to put your skills to the test, right? You have to see where you rank up at, right? Or you have to just see where you're at, because you can read all day, you can listen to videos all day, but if you're not implementing it, right? The third house is like when you learn something, but it's like when you also put it to use, right? And Virgo, you're a practical intellect, like put it to practical use. All right, let's do Libras. I would guarantee there's some people, the third house is about bravery and courage. Yeah, it is. Do you want me to fucking bring up this book? Here, let's look at it. This is for Virgos, by the way. Oh my God, where's it at? Here we go. Third house, house of ambition. Ambition and passion gives us initiative, right? The motivation to begin new ventures. As a result, the third house also represents the start of journeys. To succeed in our ventures and fulfill our ambitions, we need strength, both muscular and emotional. Emotional strength means courage and bravery, willpower, determination, and self-discipline. This is Victor Cara. So I would highly recommend you guys check out Victor Carr if you want to learn astrology. This book is super simple. It's the most simple way of breaking down astrology ever. Towards like you can pretty much, yeah. So yeah, I'm a big fan of this. All right, let's do Libras. People want to talk shit. Nobody's even talking shit. Hold on, y'all. I have to pull this thing back up. All right. I know what I'll be talking about. Shit. Who actually, like, cause I'll get comments from who actually, Austin? Like, no, dude. No, actually nothing. No, it doesn't come. Well, I don't think it comes in an audible. Like, my fucking Uranus is in the 3rd house, opposed my sun in the 9th. What the Mars and Gemini in the 8th. I look for the craziest details of things that people will not find, and I find them. I go deep. All right, Libras. Five of Cups. 5 of Cups is your current energy, Libra. Oh no, Libra. Oh no. All right, let's see. 5 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. Some of y'all are just tired of being alone. I got to be honest. Whether you're already in a relationship or not, or even if you have friends and stuff, like you can still feel alone, right? Especially like if you're going through something. 5 of Cups. Here, I'll show you. 5 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Yeah, maybe you've been too alone here, Libra. Like you've been trying to do everything alone, or maybe there's just kind of been this energetic buildup that I'm getting here for you. And you know, the 5 of Cups is one of those weird cards because it deals with emotions, but it deals with the intensity of emotion. Right? So sometimes it's like mood swings in a way. Sometimes it's like angry, then sad, then melancholy, then, you know, then grief, and then it's like it fluctuates a lot. Then anger. The 5 of Cups reminds me of like the Lilith archetype in a way. And I'm talking about the true Lilith archetype, not like New Age BS, you know. I'll try to link a video down below because one of the guys who was talking about it like broke it down like really good. But this is what I kind of get with this. And the 9 of Pentacles is something that you're releasing. I kind of get it's almost as if like it's just like an energy of aloneness, or you just feeling like you want like a partner, or you want like there's a certain way even possibly you want to live your life and you feel like you can't, you know, or maybe even feel like you're not good enough, right? Like your self-esteem could be coming up at this time. And that's what happens though, like when we go through crazy, like, you know, when we go through deep stuff, like, you know, especially when we start to isolate, you know. So that with the 9 of Pentacles, I feel like, you know, you could be wondering, like, I'm almost getting an energy like you feeling like you're not good enough, or just alone, right? 9 of Pentacles sometimes in a challenged position could be like, man, I'm tired of being single, you know. But it can also be where we could be codependent too, right? Like, you know, especially if we didn't grow up in like loving families, like it's natural to be codependent, especially emotionally. I've dealt with it, you know. I grew up in hell, yo. Shit. I was in hell before. Never mind. But, you know, with the 9 of Pentacles, you know, I feel like this is bringing up your autonomy here as well. And, yeah. You know, I feel like for some of you, it's just like sort of building yourself back up here, you know. you know, we could be codependent in very subtle ways. Like, it's not just like, you know, like what we feel like we just have to have like this person in our life. Like, we can be codependent to a lot of different things, right? But for some of you as well, you could just be feeling like, damn, like you don't. Anyways, you get what I was saying. But with the Page of Swords, though, what you're but this is also what you're releasing too with the Nine of Pentacles, right? And that is like the lunar. That's like the Scorpio energies, right? Especially the moon in Scorpio is the roughest moon sign. People say it's Capricorn, but it's the roughest moon sign, but it's also like a superpower once you understand it and once you've worked with the energies, right? But if you don't know how to deal with it, or if you're not used to it, it can be very intense, right? So I feel like this is just a surrender, like letting go, right? It's very much like the death card archetype, right? Like to where it's like when we're going through a transition, things are ending in our life or they've ended. And there's a really good quote actually in one of the tarot books that I read a lot about the cards. And it says on the death card, it says the decay of one thing will fertilize another. And that's what I'm kind of getting with this. Is like there's been a lot of things that you've been letting go of, and you're making space. And obviously there's some emotional attachment to things that you're having to let go of, which is the difficulty. But with the Page of Swords, I almost get that. It's like the cloud, like what I'm seeing is like the dark clouds are moving out of the way. It's like it's about to stop raining. It's about like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's about to be more clear here with the Page of Swords. You could be getting some type of communication, or there could be some communication in the future here, or some good positive news at least coming your way, which allows you to sort of see things and think about things in a different way. Some of you, your Mars may actually be in Virgo. Strength card. Ten of Swords. Yeah, something's ended. And it's almost as if it's like, it's just like a harsh sort of like reality about something. And so basically your advice here is, thank you Kiki for that super chat. Your advice here, basically, I know I've been on Libra for a long time, but hey, I'm feeling Libra's energy here. I feel like it's just like you're gonna have to, you gotta feel it to heal it. I feel like for some of you, it's just like moving through, just like that energy, just in general. And if there's something you want to communicate, Libra, I feel like there's a need to communicate. It's kind of similar to Virgo's read in a way, because when you had the Strength card, Ten of Swords, like it could be sometimes it's like when you already know exactly what it is that you either need to do, or something that you need to say, or it's something that you want to talk about, or something that you want to communicate, whether that's what it could be in regards to anything. But sometimes it's like we hold back what it is that we want to say, and we just hoard it. So the Page of Swords is like, you know, like if you need to talk about something, I feel like it's important for you to open up. Wheel of Fortune, you got good changes though on the horizon. I feel like there's some good positive news, right? This is also the Wheel of Fortune. Also, the Jupiter archetype, right? So Jupiter at the foundation is increase, right? Positivity. So there could be some positive news in the future, and I feel like I do get that there's some, whatever's being cleared out is like, or whatever's being brought up to the surface. It's because I feel like you've been suppressing it so much, or you've been sort of pushing it under the rug, and now it's like, you know, it wants to be looked at. But I do feel like there's some positive changes here. I just feel like there's like a release of heaviness here. Page of Cups here. It's going to be meeting a newer person in the future, or there's just I just feel like there's more positivity. That's it. Like more emotional upliftment. Oh, actually, I'm not going to take that card. It was light codes, but I didn't really feel the pull that it, yeah. You got astral travel, caution needed. Some of you, this is about paying attention to your surroundings here as well. This is one of those cards to where it's like the subtleties of energies, especially in your environment. So that deals with people, that deals with frequencies, that deals with the foods that we eat, it deals with a lot of things, right? It's like your environment. It's understanding that you're an energetic being. It's understanding that you're a spiritual energetic being and that you pick up on energies. So it's important here, like what you surround yourself with, right? Like if let's just say, for an example, you got a friend that you always talk to, but you always feel like drained after you talk to them, or you just like kind of feel like you just, something's just not right with the energy. Maybe it's okay to just disconnect for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Or like, let's just say, like, I don't know, just clearing space out. Like, kind of look at this card as like saging, you know? Getting rid of parasites, like, you know, spiritual parasites. People in your life that deplete you, or things in your life that drain you or deplete you. Okay, let's do Scorpio. I know that was a long one, but I had to come through for the Libras. Okay, let's do Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, this is your lunar eclipse. Uh-oh. 5 of Swords. Oh, Scorpio's pulling out the stingers. Uh-oh, who y'all stinging, Scorpio? He's stinging the Hermit. I'm joking. And the Wheel of Fortune. Whatever this is, though, I feel like you're putting your foot down on a lot of things here. It's interesting too, like you're seeing through a lot of things here. I feel like you're realizing, like, yeah, this isn't in resonance with me anymore, or yeah, this isn't in alignment with me anymore. And what you're releasing here as well is like, this is like what I'm getting. For some of you, people have like laid their burdens on you, right? Hear me out. So it's almost as if, because when you're releasing like the Hermit energy, you're coming out of the Hermit energy, right? So some of you could actually have literally been going through like a dark night of the soul, to where it's like you've been searching for deeper meaning in your life. And, you know, when Scorpios kind of go into like a place of solitude, like you best believe they coming out. And when they do come out, they gonna be a whole new person. Like, and then you may get cut off. You may, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll be like, damn, Scorpio, like they just totally new person. Like, what? They don't even answer my phone calls. But that kind of that's what you're doing here, though, with the 5 of Swords. It's like you're disconnecting from a lot of things in your life that don't have your best interests in mind, and that also don't have any type of substance of or value, right? Because Venus and Aquarius can be so open and eclectic to so many things, right? Or can have so much around them, or collect so many things because of how eclectic it is, or how open it is. But then it's like one can become lost in a way because they can't differentiate or have a discernment about what they actually value and not what other people actually value, right? So for a lot of you, what I'm getting here is like you're disconnecting from a lot of things here that you just don't need in your life at this time, right? It's very much kind of like a stinger energy in a way, but yeah, and you're coming out of this hermit energy, and then you have the Wheel of Fortune and the what you're moving towards. So you're moving toward positive changes here. It's interesting. Some of you could have been going through some type of transit in the birth chart, and now it's like maybe there's like a certain specific transit that's ending. Now, if that doesn't make sense with you right now, I mean, you can look up your chart and look, but some of you know exactly what I'm talking about as I'm saying this. Besides the lunar eclipse, but so yeah, I feel like you have good changes on the horizon here, Scorpio. Scorpio's coming out that cave. I feel like Scorpio's like, it ain't even worth phoenixing on this one. I don't know, I'd probably just turn into the owl or the eagle or something. I'm joking. Not joking. All right, let's see. Five of Cups, letting go of anything that's you've been energetically feeling attached to with the Five of Cups. Some of you could have Libra in your chart. But I feel like you're letting go of energetic attachments here. There's been a clash here for sure. This is very much like Mars square Venus to me in a way, to where I just feel like there's different things that I feel like you want to experience in your life. I feel like there's just different things that you want to pursue in your life. And what it is that you've been wanting doesn't really match up to, either things that you used to enjoy or value. All right. Letting go of the dead weight, huh, Scorpio? Nine of Pentacles. Yep, embracing the autonomy here. I'm gonna actually clarify this Five of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles here. Yeah, some of you have been self-sabotaging your own self, though. If I'm being honest with you, Scorpio, I feel like you've been self-sabotaging yourself. I feel like you've been caring about what other people think a little too much. Scorpios care about what people think. Everybody cares what people think. People that are like, I don't care what they think. Everybody cares about what people think about them. Like, you're a human, right? It would be pure ignorance to be like, I don't care what anybody thinks. It's not true. So if you had a wife, right, the love of your life, and she was like trying to talk to you about something, or she was, she was having thoughts about something, but you don't care. Everybody cares. You would be open and receptive to listening. I don't know. There's some crazy evil people out there, so I don't know. But anyways, I feel like if you've been kind of self-sabotaging here, Scorpio, I feel like you're releasing those waves. You got light codes, travel awaits you. Ooh, activation. Activations, huh, Scorpio? I feel like it's going to be very important for you to move forward with an open mind here. But yeah, light codes is like it's like sort of like an integration aspect. So it's like, whether it's like just this newer energy that you're embodying, right? I kind of feel like you're embodying like a whole new energy, but I also feel like it's also very important to move forward with an open mind as well. So, all right, let's do Sagittarius. All right, I'm going to try to get through this. Hold on. Uh-oh. There go the devil, mama. Mama, everything is the devil to you, mama. You ain't playing no fool's ball. The World card, Sun card, Ten of Wands. Some of you guys are really completing a long cycle here. A long journey, I feel like, that's closing out to you. It's interesting. If you've been putting in some work, or if you've had like an objective and a goal that you've been trying to reach, I feel like you're like, this is the acclamation of that. Like, you're accomplishing something here, or being acclimated, like you're getting some sort of accolade or whatever. I think it's an accolade, right? I'm thinking of like Xbox Live achievements back in the day. Y'all know what I mean, right? But whatever this is, though, I feel like you're there's been a long journey and a long cycle here that you've been going through. Some of you, maybe I'm hearing Saturn return or something like that. There's something about Saturn too, but whatever this process has been for you, I feel like it's a quite rewarding process here as well. There's still a lot of work to do in your life. I mean, you're never finished in life, right? Like I was saying earlier, I think, was I talking about Taurus? And the Taurus, I think I was talking about Taurus. But what you're moving forward with, I feel like there's like a new objective and a new goal that you have that you're embracing and you're moving toward. So I feel like your beliefs are going to be very important. This one's going to require you to maybe examine your beliefs more, and whether that's like limiting beliefs or something like that. It's like every time like we want to evolve and grow, it's like there's going to be resistance. That's Saturn, right? You know, because Saturn is, you know, sets the range for our sun sign, basically. And so to evolve, you got to persevere through those limitations. So whatever this is, I feel like this is going to be another long journey. Like, but it's not like a bad one, right? Like, I mean, of course, maybe there's some, you know, it's not all going to be all rainbows and stuff like that, but there's something here that I feel like has run its course, or there's something here that you're completing, and whatever it is, whatever you've been doing, like just overall for like a long period of time, Sagittarius, it's like there's like a very rewarding energy that's coming with this. And there's still more to go, and there's more that you can achieve. Some of you, well, hold on. Knight of Cups here. Like I said, it's a newer vision, right? Knight of Cups is the vision that's in your mind's eye, right? The object or the desire, right, that you're chasing. The embodiment of the physical manifestation, right? It's in your imagination right now. But before you know it, you know, you'll be seeing it before your eyes. But it's going to take some time, though. Knight of Pentacles. It's going to take some time. So perseverance, I feel like, is needed. Can't skip any corners. Can't rush the process, but you can build momentum. All right, let's see. Let me pull. Let's see, hold on. You got emotional challenges, resolve the issue here. Are you finally having like a breakthrough here, Sag? I think you are having a breakthrough, and you're like maturing with this. We're always constantly maturing more and more in our life. It's like wine, you know, fine wine. You just keep maturing with age, you know what I'm saying? So I get here with this World card. This has been, I'm almost getting like it's been like an obstacle resistance here for you for a while. And, you know, it could have been frustrating, but I feel like you're closing that out now. And I actually feel like you're going to be a lot more happier moving forward, a more integrated individual, right? So there's like whatever this emotional challenge was, it's been a lesson for you to learn, and I feel like you're evolving now with it, and I feel like you're integrating it with the Sun card, right? Because the Sun card is literally like the sun in astrology, and it deals with like your ego, right? So, you know, your core identity. your being. So I feel like there's an integration here, which is making you a more whole, integrated being. So yeah, I see some of you possibly even moving down the line here as well. I would take your time if you're thinking about moving. I would take your time, or if you're thinking about, there's no rush with this. Some of you, like, you're Sagittarius, you're fire sign, you want to go, 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 go. But, I feel, no matter how hard you try to rush something, I feel like the universe is like, it's on the divine's time, So it's like, you can only go so fast. So that's what I got. I want to go fast, Grandpa. Skip. I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew. All right, let's do Capricorn. I'm going to sis kick you in the back of the head. All right, let's go. All right, let's try to get through this. If these messages are resonating with you and if you're enjoying the content, I ask for you to hit that thumbs up for me, please. All right. Capricorn. If you ain't first, you're last, huh, Capricorn? Oh my God, this devil, man. What is wrong with this card? Nine of Swords, Nine of Pentacles here. And Nine of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. Kind of similar to Sagittarius in a way some of you may have Sag placements. It's interesting. Right now, I feel like you could be stressing yourself out. There's a lot of questions and answers that I feel like you're wanting to... that you want answered at this time, basically. And it could be stressing you out, causing anxiety with the Nine of Swords, keeping you up late at night. Yeah, I mean, it's 12:30 right now, a.m. Central Time here. But, yeah, don't stress yourself out. The Nine of Pentacles, for something that you're releasing, is perfectionism. It's also, like, understanding that, like, not everything in life can be perfect, right? Like, that's the Nine of Pentacles. It's like, that's it is what the Nine of Swords is like. We can... Like, everything has to go like a certain way. Like, everything has to be like some sort of the way we practically want it. And I almost feel like the universe is like wanting you to release expectation here in a way, or Capricorn. So some of you may be actually stressing here, if I'm being honest with you, about like your resources and stuff like that. I don't really think there's anything to worry about. I think with the Knight of Pentacles, what you're moving toward, I feel like, it may take a little bit of time here, but I still feel like there's progress. Maybe it's not it's not as much as you want, or it's not as much as you thought, but I feel like nonetheless, I feel like you'll be fine. But yeah, slow and steady wins the race. And if anybody can win the slow and steady race, well, that is definitely Capricorn. And, you may be being a little bit too overly critical here as well, Capricorn. I'm just being 100% honest with you. I know you're a very critical sign, but, right, especially when it comes to your goals. So, hold on. Anyways. But yeah, I just feel like there's... Oh, that's the devil card. Y'all the devil card. Why am I tripping? I've been talking stuff about Capricorn. Tower. Woo. Some of you could be like in a rebuilding process here, right? I'm almost getting a plateau energy. Some of you feel like you're plateaued out and you're looking for a breakthrough. I feel like the breakthrough is coming, but it may not be as fast as you want it, or it may not be as, I feel like it's like happening little by little, but nonetheless, it's like I feel like at least you're able to like metaphorically push the envelope, or you're able to have some sort of breakthrough just in general. A lot of you I see as well, it's like you're really looking at the like the foundations of certain things in your life. And I feel like you may be stressed out because you're trying to figure out like what specifically you need at this time, or what specifically you need to do in order for you to keep moving forward. And I kind of get you're just going to drive yourself wild, Capricorn, if you just keep like over obsessing about all the little details. I think they'll naturally happen. I think it's going to take time with the Knight of Pentacles, but nonetheless, you know, I still feel like you're going to be moving forward. I mean, Two of Wands is like my take action card. It's time to charge ahead. So I almost get there's been a lot of resistance here as well. It's almost as if the resistance and the inertia is starting to lighten up here. So if there's been like plateaus, or you just been feeling stuck, and things are going to move, but I think it's going to take time. You have mindful wisdom, create inner harmony here. Yeah, I feel like just internally, like you are just a big stress ball. I would be mindful of your thoughts here. I know it sounds cheesy. I know. You hear that all the time. But sometimes like we need to be mindful of our thoughts, or be objective, whether it's like meditation or whatever it is. So that way you can actually, like, I feel like your nervous system is just like on 100. Like, for some of you just need to relax. So that's what I'm getting here for you, Capricorn. It's interesting too, like if you're stressing out about something, like let's just say for instance, like sometimes in like we're stressed out about something, and it's like we can easily just like look something up really quick to like give us mindful wisdom to create an inner harmony, literally, right? Or like, do you get what I'm saying? Because like sometimes in life it's like, let's just say for instance, like you're I don't know, let's just say you're starting a business and you don't know how to do something specifically, and it's like, but you have like maybe like a deadline or something like that, right? It's like, and you're like, oh man, it's just the fear and the stress and the anxiety about starting, and it's the stress about, oh, I'm not gonna be able to, like, I don't know how to do this. And it's just like, well, start to understand the process, start to learn, start to look up what it is that you can do. Does that make sense? Let's do Aquarius. Space babies. How y'all like my UFO, Aquarius? It's pretty dope, huh? It's nice, isn't it? Probably not as nice as yours. It's pretty nice. All right, let's see. I love how I was like, I don't want to be on here for a long time. I've been on here for an hour and 30 minutes. Oh, Lord. All right. 10 of Pentacles, Aquarius. 8 of Wands. Devil. There you go. I'm going to have to pull some clarifiers on yours, Aquarius. You don't see my UFO? Oh, I forgot. It's the invisible UFO. So yeah, I think only the cool people can see it. So maybe that's not why you're saying. I think maybe the cool Aquarians can see it. I'm joking. Seven of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles here. This is such an Aquarian reading. Oh my God. What y'all, babysitting Aquarius? House sitting? Seven of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Look, it's interesting. I feel like I don't get a negative energy on the Seven of Swords. I really don't. If anything, when I kind of get here, is like a lot of you are in an Aquarian energy. Like you're of service. Like if we think about the Seven of Swords as Moon in Aquarius, and Moon in Aquarius can be like very of service, or just Aquarius energy in general is of service, to where it's like maybe you're doing things for other people. But the Ten of Pentacles is family. It deals with homes. It deals with helping others, working for others, working for establishments, whatever the case might be. I kind of see a lot of you guys really involved, possibly in your community, just really being active and helpful here to a lot of people here. It's very interesting. I don't see this a lot in a lot of readings, so it doesn't surprise me that it comes out in the Aquarius reading. The Eight of Wands is what you're releasing here. You know what, I'm kind of, some of you are chilling out here. Hear me out for a second. Because Eight of Wands can kind of be like the wild energy, you know, it's like you out roaming, being the centaur that, or not the centaur, some of you have Sagittarius placements. It's like a horse, like a, you know, just out roaming around, pure freedom. I think some of you are actually like really starting to like settle down here in a way. And, I feel like you're done like on this like extravagant search here, Aquarius. And I'm not sure what this is talking about. I'll pull one more clarifier actually. Nine of Swords. Maybe it's just about certain things that you've been wanting to understand or know or learn. I don't know, Aquarius. Y'all finally coming back to our universe. I don't know where y'all been, but that's what I'm kind of getting here in a way. I think you're starting to like sort of find like your place here, like your niche, or you're sort of finding your foundation here that you can work with or work on. Even like you becoming more comfortable as well with something here. I feel like you're done, like some of y'all have been traveling a lot, or whatever the case might be. I just kind of feel like you're done just like with, like, I feel like you're finding something here. Like you can only go so far by yourself, or you can only do so much, and then you realize like, okay, well, like let me actually pick something, right? Or let me park my UFO here for a little bit and see how I like it. You have the yeah, and you have the Hermit. I feel like you're becoming more grounded with the Devil card. I see a lot of you being very, very strict and critical with something here, but it's more so it's so you can achieve an objective here, Aquarius. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, some of y'all want to work. Some of y'all just want to level up, boss up, glow up. Some of you Aquariuses want the bag, right? Nine of Pentacles, the Devil card. You got goals, you got ambitions, you got things, you got bills to pay, you got things to do, you got, you know. So it's like I feel like you're I see a lot of you just working, honestly. I feel like what you're releasing is like this. You just kind of, I think it's almost like you're coming back home. Right? You know how Joseph Campbell talks about, you know, the call to the adventure, there's also the call back home. That's kind of like the vibe I get with this. I think it's called the call back home. It's basically like that. So yeah, some of y'all's money is looking really good in the future. You could have an increase in pay, or there can be an increase in finances. I see you being very strict with your finances too. Could be a job offer, job opportunity as well. Yeah, it looks good. What the hell is this, Aquarius? Some of y'all may deal with other people's drama and stuff like that too. Like, what is this, Aquarius? Usually I can read y'all. Usually I can read it, right? And I am reading it, but y'all can be so alien sometimes that I'm just like, oh my God, what in the extraterrestrial is going on? Like, some of you are definitely doing like this thing to where it's like you're working like for others, you're helping others, and it's kind of like you're moving around a lot, or you have a lot to do. It's like you're like working in some sort of environment. And maybe it's like when you're like you help people and stuff like that, or I don't know. But anyways, I feel like you're done like with this long search that you've been on for quite a while about like where it is specifically you want to be as far as like your environment and the things that you want like in your environment and how you want to do things. And that comes with work, your relationships, and all of that. So I feel like moving forward with the Devil, Nine of Pentacles, Page of Swords, for some of you, I feel like there could be like like an offer coming your way. Something that's like a contract or something coming your way. Obviously, we're in Mercury retrograde, so be smart with that. Look over everything, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, and you could be getting good news here in the future about some type of job or something like that. Something's getting locked in here, like, you know, something is official. And I see you prospering as a result. All right. I don't think that Aquarius really resonated at all. Yeah, Celestial, Gatekeeper, timing is critical here. Yeah, I think you're playing your cards pretty smartly here. The opportunity is going to present itself. You need to be ready, and that's what the Devil card is like when you are critical and very much so ready when the time comes. I'm running out of juice here. So yeah, if you've been on like the search for something, you're about to find exactly what you're looking for. You know, I feel like I don't know, Aquarius. I think y'all been on like the mothership or something, and then I think y'all are just like, you know what? No, I think y'all turn back. I think you're coming back to the mothership with all the other Aquariuses and their UFOs. Anyways. All right, let's do Pisces. One second. All right, let's do Pisces. Aquarius is stop shape shifting. Pick a form. Goddamn. All right, let's do Pisces. Now Pisces are the real shapeshifters, not Aquarius. All right, let's see. All right. Stratosphere Tarot. All right. Pisces. What's going on with the fish squad? Oh my God, Pisces. All right. Judgment. Uh-oh. Temperance. King of Wands here. Are you about to give a second chance to something? I don't feel like this is like an ex situation, but I do feel like you could be giving something a second chance. Maybe it's like something that you put off and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna try it again. That's for some of you. All right. So you pulled the Judgment, Temperance, King of Wands. Your current energy. Well, the Judgment does deal with it's like a call that you feel, especially like it's like a soul calling. It does deal with a life purpose. It deals with like a reawakening, or when your awareness increases and you just start to become aware of other things, and it's like you feel like destined for something, or you feel like there's like a critical judgment here that God's coming to you with. And I feel like right now it's like you're figuring out I kind of feel like right now it's like you're trying to understand what decision you want to make. I feel like this is something that that deals with your spirituality, if I'm being honest with you, Pisces. I think this is something in regards to like your spirituality. Like, this is a very esoteric energy. Yeah, there's a new initiation, I feel, that's going on here with you. Yeah, it's whether or not you want to take. I mean, honestly, Pisces, I feel like it's like you about to start something, right? With the Judgment, so it's like this call to adventure, or there's this inner calling that I feel like you're having. So this is a really spiritual reading. I feel like it's kind of very similar to Aquarius in a way. I feel like you've been doing like a lot of searching. It's slightly different from Aquarius, but I feel like you've been doing a lot of searching, especially spiritually. And now this is about, I think the search is over, just like Aquarius's reading or energy. Some of you may have Aquarius in your chart. And so the Judgment is about answering the call, right? The trumpet call. I believe the Judgment's actually Archangel Gabriel. I don't know. Some people say it's Archangel Gabriel. Some say it's Archangel. There's a bunch. But King of Wands in the future. Whatever it is, I feel like you're ready for. It's like, you ever seen The Lion King? When it says time to be king? You know what I mean? And that's what I'm kind of feeling like. King, queen, whatever. I feel like you're definitely ready for this. And whatever it is, I feel like you're going to excel at it. Let me keep going. I'm gonna pull more cards. Yeah, look at that. I knew it was a new initiation. The Fool card, new beginning. I knew it. A lot of possibilities, a lot of different ways this could go. But, the Fool card is telling you to be carefree and embrace the new journey. But also, obviously you got to be cautious with the Fool card, right? It's like learning how to bend chaos to your will. So yeah, whatever it is, I feel like this is going to be exciting. Page of Cups here. Page of Wands. Yeah, you need to take the initiative. I feel like that's what you're already doing anyways. Any newer inspirations, any newer creativity that you have, whether it's something new that you're learning and now you're starting to put it to practical use, you're developing your skills around something in particular, whatever it is, I feel like it's like you're really already, like you're really good at what this is. And so whatever this is, it's like, if there's like something slightly newer coming along, or if there's just like something you want to do, or a place where you want to take something, I feel like you're definitely competent with the King of Wands. Knight of Wands. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of fun. I feel like there's a lot of success here as well. You got Love and Light, act with care here. Yeah, you may have been some of y'all are going through an awakening, maybe another awakening, maybe there's a deeper awakening going on, but nonetheless, it's like this is about your consciousness expanding and you becoming aware of like there's a lot more that you can do with your life, basically. And so Love and Light, act with care deals with, you're on your own journey, right? And you're not going to be able to convince everybody like why you're doing something. Not everybody's going to agree with you, but it's like your own journey, like, and there's no hard feelings. You're on your own journey. This is your own vision quest, especially Saturn and Pisces in your sign. You're on a vision quest for sure, Pisces. So not everybody's going to be able to understand or whatever the case might be. That's why you just wish them love and light, right? They'll come around if they want to. If not, then that's cool. Yeah, it's like you don't need validation or approval from anyone. I think a lot of you have held yourself back because of that reason. I mean, you're human, like we all do it, right? But yeah. Oh, it's hot, man. God, I'm sweating. Spirit messages, observe limitations here. Listen, look for the synchronicities. A lot of synchronistic events been happening for you, Pisces. Right? Now, I'm not talking about spiritual psychosis synchronicities. It's just a distinct difference, right? Like, not every synchronicity has a meaning, if I'm being 100% honest with you. But there's like synchronicities that we get in life, and it's like the universe is talking to you. And so I feel like it's important for you to observe those here. So yeah, that's what I got for you, Pisces. And that's what I got for everybody. And I said that this video wasn't going to be that long, but it's long, but that's okay. That's all right. Anyways, I appreciate all y'all for watching, as always. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for the donations as well. And yeah, wishing everybody the best as we close out this lunation cycle of the lunar eclipse. And yeah, 18-month cycle coming to a close. Thank God. So fixed signs, especially Scorpio and Taurus. Scorpio, Taurus, like Jesus. Aquarius and Leo, right? The fixed signs, we're finally getting a break. So yeah. All right, y'all. I'm out. I appreciate y'all again. And if y'all don't mind hitting that like button before you go, if you haven't hit it yet, it'd be much appreciated. And